I'm leaving Las Vegas. Let me bring you up to speed. Ever since the first time I touched down in Las Vegas in 2002, I wondered, what would life be like as a local? Well, almost 5 years ago, my late cat Hannah and I packed up, left my hometown of New York City, made the 2,500-mile journey out west, and settled here in the desert. My reasons were many. The primary one was one that I denied to myself for a long time because it just didn't pan out. And that was to pursue my career. See, I was trying to tack on to the success of many vloggers here in Vegas who hit it big during the pandemic. And while I've had the wonderful opportunity to work with some of them, mostly behind the scenes, those experiences didn't transfer over into my channel, New Yorker in Vegas. And after 2 years, that channel failed. That combined with endless false starts, some of them rather heartbreaking, I just couldn't be here anymore. And of course, it didn't take long. In fact, my first trip back to New York to visit to really realize that New York City was indeed the place for me. But I was like, I haven't been in Vegas long enough to truly know, so I really got to give it a real shot. So I did. And year after year, day after lonely day, I realized that New York was home and I needed to get back. But that costs a lot of money. And while I don't make nothing, to make a cross-country move puts quite a dent into your bank account. But now, in 2026, after years of false starts trying to get home, I finally am. I'm leaving Las Vegas forever and going back home to New York City. I am so sick and fucking tired of moving. This will be my 10th time in 14 years. How does that math add up when I've spent 4 years here and this is 4 years here and don't worry about it. Me being the anal retentive bastard that I am, despite the fact that I'm moving at the end of May. Computer, what's today's date?
Today is Saturday, March 14th.
So obviously I don't like waiting until the last second. I have had a packing schedule in place for the last few months. Obviously I make changes on days I get lazy or just get around and end up doing something else, but or packing something different out of order, blah, blah, blah. But really I need to have an accurate inventory to get a quote from the movers. And if you've ever done a long haul move and you hired a company, you know how you just get fucked. Without lube, hard in the ass. No bueno. The Lord knows moving here, I was fucked. They quoted me at like $2,500, and then by the time they had my stuff, it was like $3,700. Like, I know all the questions to try to ask, to try to get in front of it, like, what do you charge per extra 10 feet? What do you charge for when you realize that despite the accurate measurements I gave you, you just want to tack something on, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I'm trying to purge a little and get as accurate of a quote as possible. Trying to just get everything packed up, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. I went with pods. I had gotten quotes from several movers and their prices were very, very good, but I'm just so burnt from when I moved here and the estimate just going way, 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 way up that even though I asked all the right questions and it seemed to be a very good and upfront quote, I went with pods. Pods was a little bit more expensive, just around the $4,000 mark, but they gave me an exact day and very small window to get the pod here, when they're picking it up and when they're dropping it off back in New York. It just seemed like the best way to go. And I've hired day movers to help move my stuff from inside my apartment into here. Wasn't gonna do it myself, but it is well over 100 degrees and I'd be miserable. So that's the avenue I went, right? She's locked up till the movers arrive tomorrow. And the movers were absolutely phenomenal. They got the job done in just over 90 minutes. 2 guys, super friendly. I used hire a helper. I'm gonna put the information below. Hector is the contact. Highly recommend for a reasonable price. They packed the pod perfectly. I don't have to do anything to it. The apartment, which is now a void. Nora doesn't really like it. Yes, I know, it's different. I know you don't like it. I know. I feel like a frat boy, right? You know, those dudes who just have their workstation and that's pretty much it. That's never been me. But this video, it's not about the ins and outs and how-tos of moving back home cross country. No, it's about the emotions and everything that comes with leaving my home of the last half decade and mainly all the Vegas lasts that I'm gonna be doing at least but the last time as a local. But before we get to all those last, there was one thing that I hadn't done yet that I've been dying to do really for over 30 years, which takes me out to Valley of Fire, which I've been to many a times. First of all, to see the one piece of the set from Star Trek Generations that's still up, but this would be the ultimate Star Trek pilgrimage. In all the 5 years almost that I've lived here, I've yet to do the top of Silica Dome, where Captain Kirk was buried. Finally, it's gonna happen today. I'm excited. Up there, tickle. That's where Kirk died. You can still see some of the studs where they put the set in to the side of the rock. Ooh, this is some Soren's platform. That is cool. Finally. So I'm finally at the mountaintop on Viridian 3. Right over there is where Kirk's grave was. Right where Kirk was buried, somebody carved this. That's perfection. If you look closely at the end of Generations, when the helicopter shot's going around, Picard's standing over the grave. It's not actually Patrick Stewart, it's his body double. I feel so fulfilled to finally be here. After 32 years, Silica Dome, check. And now let's check off some of those Vegas lasts. It's my last Houston hot chicken, Houston hot. Ooh, so good. Look at that. Sauce is so good. Puts Dave hot chicken to shame. Ooh, so good. Honestly, between you and I want to open up this franchise on the East Coast. Make bank. Who wants to invest in it? Promise, you won't regret it. Oh, look who's here. It's Armida.
It's my last time at Chata Tacos with Armida. Armida.
And we got Kiria.
Media. She turned me on to this place. Great in Henderson. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
This is Armida Hashemi. Esquire. So if you have gotten into a car accident in the Las Vegas area, hit this woman up. She will defend you. She will get you money. She has a stain in her shirt. She didn't want me to point it out, but that's what life is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you.
Fun. I'll own it.
All right, just arrived at Amazing Cuts in Centennial off Durango for my last Vegas haircut. All right, just got my last haircut here at Amazing Cuts with Amber, who's been my hairstylist for, almost the last 3 years. So the majority of the time I've been living here, I want to say. She's great. She does great work. If you're in Vegas, you live here, you're looking for a new hairstylist, all the people here at Amazing Cuts are great. Now I got to find a new hairstylist in New York City. It's funny how as you're leaving, you realize all the institutions you set up in your life in a place. And then you're like, oh, not going to have that anymore. It's melancholy. I'm getting the melancholy feels. I am excited to leave. I am excited to be home with all my loved ones. But, there's definitely aspects of life here that I'm going to miss. Oh. So this bag right here is all my softball umpire equipment. One thing I did not get to really savor as a Vegas last was my last game umpiring. I was told I was going to get playoff games. I didn't end up getting any. And so my last game didn't really get to savor, which is a bummer because I really, really, really loved officiating. I started doing volleyball, baseball, and softball. Softball's the only one I stuck with because it was so me, and I loved it. I did take a moment in that last game just in case, and I looked at the beautiful vista of Red Rock, Mount Charleston, La Madre Mountain, and soaked it all in, I'm going to try to continue to officiate back east, but there's a different emphasis on youth sports here that's truly phenomenal. Now, even the poorer schools have better resources than most of the schools, even the rich ones back east. And If I could, I would come back in the spring every year and do it here, but it's probably not feasible. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really say goodbye. I went to watch some playoff games, but what can you do? I'm just grateful for the opportunity and everyone who mentored me and helped me through my growing pains as an umpire, which I'm still going through. I've only done it for 2 seasons. Thank you. All right. This is the last 2 things I needed to pack in here. Time to close this puppy up. All right, my shit. I'll see you in New York City. Now, I had already thought that I had my last training session with my fitness coach, Win, but she hit me up this week and asked if I'd be willing to do a video testimonial speaking to my time training with her. And of course, I was happy to oblige. But I listened from the moment we first connected via email when we were, wait. You're gonna be able to cut it, right? Okay.
Yeah, and you can call it Coach I, so
Coach I.
Confuse you.
That's true, yes, okay. Yeah.
Myself, right?
Okay, sounds good. After we got the video done, we went to the gym where she showed me some new exercises that helped me with some problem areas that I'm having, as well as had some refreshers on things she had already shown me, and checked in with some of the progress of some of the exercises that I just couldn't do but a few months ago.
Hey!
That felt super good, and of course she was ready with some new exercises to kick my butt.
Does anything hurt or it's just challenging? Remember the tapping. We're regressing. Tap. There you go. Tap, tap, tap.
I will definitely miss working with Coach I. And if you're in the Vegas area and looking for a holistic approach to fitness and nutrition, check her out at discoveryouandi, that's AI.com. And I want to say thank you, I, for working with me these last few months. It has helped me in ways that I can't express. Thank you. Now, since I take my fitness and nutrition so seriously, of course the only place to go to have dinner after a meeting with I was Those Guys Pies, the best New York City approximation pizza in the city of Las Vegas. Fight me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert. I've realized that a lot of these Vegas lasts are revolving around food, which I didn't get like this for nothing. It took years of hard work and training. Usually I put Parmesan, but Trader Joe's, where I get my parm from, just changed their vendor for the grated Parmesan cheese, and it's ass now. Like, not the good, not like ass, like ass. Pinkies up, bitches. Train my feet. My last Those Guys Pies. Good stuff. Even though I guess the last will be in a few days when I have the last of the leftovers, but you know. I said since I moved here that the best thing that I've ever done with my time while living in Vegas was volunteering with MPHY, the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. Twice a week, they have Thriving Thursdays, and what I've mostly been a part of is Feel Good Fridays, where they go to a community center or complex and they give away food, hygiene kits, clothing, sometimes toys to underprivileged youth who need a helping hand.
Sweet cheese.
They used to call me the raffle man because they used to have a raffle once or twice during Feel Good Fridays. I'm like, guess what time it is? And the kids would be like, it's raffle time. And then I would call off numbers.
6, 2, 6.
And kids would be able to pick from an allotment of donated toys and whatnot. I haven't been able to be a regular volunteer for the last year because of work and everything like that, which has sucked. But I had to make sure that I got here one last time. This is my last Feel Good Friday. So this is Arash. He is the CEO of MPHY.
We do everything and anything we can to end youth homelessness here in Nevada. We have high quality direct services to meet young people's urgent needs because youth homelessness happens suddenly and unexpectedly to them. So we have shelters, we have reunification programs, we have a drop-in center. We're located on the south end of UNLV campus at Tropicana and Shirley at 4981 Shirley Street. But also we're worried about their long-term success and their long-term ability to become one of us in the community and have the the same opportunities. And to do that, we offer housing, we offer workforce development, education, therapy, wraparound services to help young people become tomorrow's leaders. But we can't do that without amazing volunteers like you.
Thank you for letting me be a part of your operation for the last 5 years. And how can people get involved if they so choose?
Go to www.mphy.org, learn more information about how to get involved, be a volunteer like him, advocate, and be part of the amazing solution to the issue of youth homelessness here in Nevada.
Yes, you won't regret it. Thank you.
Of course, man. Thank you.
So Feel Good Fridays, when I first started, I didn't have a car. And my friend Steven here, he has been volunteering here with MPHY far longer than I have. And he's the kind of gentleman who saw that I was taking Ubers every week, and he volunteered basically to pick me up every week and then drop me off back home, out of the way, in a different direction from where he lived. And he really kind of just made it possible for me to give back to the community and not go broke buying Ubers and getting Ubers and everything. And I just want to say thank you for that. For always, I mean, despite your horrible hat today, I just say you were a gentleman and a scholar, and I truly do appreciate you and your friendship.
No problem.
My first friend when I was here, and he's single, ladies. Look at those eyes. Look at that smile. I know, but like truly, he's the man who, in his retirement, has decided to give of his life and himself to give back to communities. He's a big brother. He volunteers here. He's a kind-hearted dude, and I'm blessed to know him. I just wanted to say thank you before I leave.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure hanging out and, enjoying Shane's company.
Because I used to make fun of him and talk like that, and he would give me that look like, you son of a bitch, stop making fun of me. No, but thank you.
It was cool. It was a good guy. Good guy.
You're a good guy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So I just finished up my last Feel Good Friday, and they were so kind to put together this picture collage with some well wishes. The best way I've spent my time here has been with MPHY. Good people. This will go proudly on my wall. I just drop it like I don't care. All right. Last Feel Good Friday check. Yeah. Be a part of the movement. From the noble to the gaudy, most Vegas locals never find themselves anywhere near the Strip. I've become one of them. But on my last Saturday night, it's time to stroll the Strip one last time. Favorite things to do in general is to people watch. So there's no better way to finish my last night on the Strip than here at Patisserie and Aria, right by the elevator bank, where I just love to come and sit here on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday and watch the world
cross by me. It can be a lot of fun. You see all walks, and the eye candy is pretty great, so there's no better way to just close this out than to come to this spot that I love so much. And they have great croissants here too. Croissant! I do like coming here with an audience so I can crack fun at everybody because, you know, I'm pretty brutal. I fear to think what people say about me. Well, it wouldn't be my last week in Vegas without a little bit of a wind and dust storm coming through. So Vegas, look at that cloud. So Vegas. My last visit to Millennium Fandom Bar, recently rebranded as just Fandom Bar, really made me realize that this should have been my local hangout. I don't come here nearly enough because this is the nirvana of nerddom and genredom in Las Vegas and really anywhere that I've ever been as far as a bar goes. All right, in all my time of coming to Millennium Fandom for the last 5 years, I've yet to do the D&D dice, roll at your own risk, drink choice. So, here we go, first time for everything. 15, what's that?
Crown vanilla.
Crown vanilla, ooh, I lucked out. Pick these up, live long and prosper. I got lucky. Being the pansy ass that I am, I had to chase this with just a regular old Corona. Kids, don't try this at home. Fandom Bar, I'll see you again, and may you live long and prosper. What I will say about those windstorms is that it cooled the temperatures down to a spring-like feel, which is perfect for game day. For this would be my last time as a local going to an Aviators game here at the Las Vegas ballpark in downtown Summerlin. And I'm going with some great people, volunteers and staff from MPHY. Let's go Aviators, and let's get inside.
Back to back, baby! Back to back! 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 And back to back! Home run. We're still winning 16-8. What a way to send me off. 16-8. Aviators win. Best ballpark in the minor leagues. Thank you everyone who came out. It was a great send-off. Had a great time. My last time at Pop's Philly's cheesesteaks. First of all, they have Mexican Coke. The best Coca-Cola that there is. I don't like the whiz, so I just get the American cheese without onions. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppy. Why is it that Vegas does the signature food of Philadelphia better than Philadelphia does? Oh, because it's fucking Philadelphia. Look at that. 24/7 on the corner of Decatur and Alta. Tres Manafee. Oh, so good.
So it's Thursday, May 21st, around 1 a.m., which means that in just about 32 hours, with Nora back there, we'll be hitting the road to head east to New York City. But it won't just be me behind this wheel driving across America. See, that's something that family just wouldn't let you do alone. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada.
What's going on? All right.
How you doing, brother? Absolutely. Yeah, here you are. Oh man, I appreciate it. It's gonna be good to not do the drive by myself. 2,500 miles straight, which probably means closer to 3,000. You've never done cross country. You excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
The only thing I'm worried about is how Nora will react. But
Yeah, that's my concern too. People were like, "Oh, you know, you're gonna have a good time." I was like, "I'm concerned about the cat."
she does okay in the car, but she's never gone for more than like 40 minutes in the car. So
Yeah.
but yeah, well, we got Thursday. I mean, I'll be busy. I'll be busy at work, but then we have some fun things planned. After I wrapped up work on Thursday, I gave my remaining furniture to my newest and dearest friend in Vegas, my neighbor Aria. And of course, I had to get a little video and picture with her adorable dog, Gracie May. Don't you know?
Oh, you did that good girl.
Oh, where's the good shot? Well, either way, it's our last time. Well, my last time was local at Monzu, my favorite restaurant, best Italian restaurant in all of Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been here once. I've been here many times. We're ready for the bread, the meatballs, the pasta, the wine. Waiting for Armida and your friends, whose names are?
James.
Whose names is James. So I've been coming to Vegas since 2002. I've lived here for 5 years. One thing I've never done, there's not a Vegas last, it's a Vegas first, is to go to a strip club. I've chosen Las Toxicas. Because I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I have a thing for Latinas. Go figure. How was Las Toxicas?
It was good.
I really wasn't into it for a while, but it's a fun place. I like it. Beautiful Latinas. What more can I ask for?
Correct.
You would have chosen a different place, but
Yeah.
I chose wisely.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Ice cream cheers. Now we're at Brewster's, which is on Durango off of something. Durango and Starboard. Which side of the ship is Starboard?
I don't know.
Right. Brand new. It opened up like 2 months ago. It's very quickly one of my favorites. Great way to cap off my last night in Vegas. Said bye to Armida. She really made our night special.
Yeah.
And you made the night special.
Thank you, Armida.
Yes. I love you very much.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
You are family. And I'm going to miss you. But I'll see you when you visit New York in the fall. So there you go.
Holla.
Holla, City Esquala. Now we go home, pass out.
Wake up early tomorrow.
Wake up early and leave the city of sin.
The last morning was surreal. It's so odd. I'd looked forward to this day for so long, and now that it was finally here, all I could think about was the minute details that still had to get done, packing up certain things that I felt like I couldn't live without up until the last day. Once those annoying but important things were done, well, the finest breakfast in Vegas was in order.
So good.
So long, Jade. My first apartment here in Vegas. Our bellies full and our minds prepped for the long road ahead. I got my baby as comfortable as possible for a journey she had no idea was coming. Turned in my keys, and I was no longer a local. One last drive down the strip on our way out felt poetic. I could say, see you soon to a city that I do still love and look forward to visiting. It's human emotion that, in moments like these, melancholy becomes the primary emotion that washes over you. I was singularly focused on how I felt first time driving into this city to become a local. All the wonder, fear, excitement, anxiety of the blind road that lay before me, not knowing what I would experience. And all that unknown 5 years ago was wrapped up with one ethereal question that this boy from the projects in the Bronx couldn't help but ask himself. How did I get here?
Bro, let's go home.
living in Las Vegas. Check.
Viva